Hey friends, today is November 24th, also known as Tricky Tuesday. Are you ready for your riddles? We have one more day left of math. That's it this week. And this is it, right? We're on Module 3, we're on Lesson 18, and we're just continuing our 2-digit by 1-digit division problems. You all have this. Let's take a look at our Tricky Tuesday. I have some questions for you. Ready for some riddles? If April showers bring Mayflowers, then what do Mayflowers bring? Think about it. If you said pilgrims, you get a point. Give yourself a house point. I got another one for you. Ready? When does Christmas come before Thanksgiving? Christmas coming before Thanksgiving. When does Christmas come before Thanksgiving? In the dictionary. Woohoo! Get it? Because C, then T. Okay. At Thanksgiving dinner, which hand should you butter your roll with? There's a right answer to this. Which hand do you butter your roll with at Thanksgiving dinner? The answer is none. You should use your knife to butter your roll. Don't be a heathen. All right, let's take a look. Our vocabulary today is array again. When you put things in rows and columns of equal groups, that's an array. Quotient, the answer to a division problem. The remainder is the amount left over or remaining. Okay, let's take a look. I have a very special guest for you today. Sergeant Seven! You know him, you love him, so do I. Let's take a look. Here we go, friends.
Counting sevens is such fun.
7, 14, 21. You should be following along.
See what I can do.
20, 35, 42.
Easier than ABC. 49,
56, 63. Can't hear you. Get up and do it.
Years next, there's more. 77, 84. 7 is my name.
Counting sevens is my game.
7 is my name. Counting
Get ready. Here it comes.
7 is my name. Counting 7.
Count with our special guest.
Counting
Sevens is such fun. 7, 14, 21.
Come and
See what I can do. 28, 35, 42.
easier
Than ABC. 49, 56, 63. 70 is next, there's more. 77, 84. Here you go, guys. Follow along. Let's go. Get these sevens down.
7 is my name. Counting 7 is my game. That was good. That was fine. Now let's do it one more
time.
Counting sevens is such fun.
7, 14, 21. Come and see what I can do. 28, 35, 42. Easier than ABC. 49, 56, 63. 70 is next, there's more. 77, 84.
7
Is my name. Counting sevens is my game.
7 is my name. Counting 7 is my game. That was good. That was fine.
Boom. You can thank me if you have that stuck in your head all day. Because I know every time I hear Sergeant Seven, I sing that song in my head all day. Anytime you hit a 7, you should be prepared. All right, let's move our learning forward today. Here we go. All right, this is a lot on one screen, right? 5, 10, 7 ones divided by 3. As you can tell, our numbers are getting larger. So let's make our own. 5, 10, 7 ones. What number is that, guys? You got it, 57. 57 divided by 3, we're going to set it up, right? What are we building? Apartments to show our equal groups. So we're going to put our 57 divided by 3. Here we go. 57. We're going to divide it by 3 groups. Putting my arrows on there to make sure I have it. All right. Remember those turkeys, right? They're running away from that Thanksgiving dinner. We have 57 of them. They want to get in the apartment building. The apartment building has 3 floors, and we can only put them in equal groups. So let's separate those turkeys. What's our target? 5. Let's try it. 1, 2, 3. If I put 4, 5, those are not equal groups. I cannot do that. I can only put 1 in each group, and I have 1, 2, 3. How far am I away from my target? You're right, 4 or 5. I'm 2 away from my target. So I'm done here. I have 2 turkeys left over. Actually, 2 in the tens place, which stands for 20. So when it comes over here, I'm now dealing with 27 turkeys. All right, let's put those 27 turkeys into our 3 floors. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I'm going to go ahead and do this. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27. 27. Ooh, that came out equally. Now, you notice that was a lot of counting and a lot of tallies. So pretty soon we're going to start putting numbers in here and skip counting instead of these tallies. But at the end of this, what do I need to do? How do I know what my answer is? How many are in each group? I'm going to circle the party floor. These turkeys are up here partying. We have 110 and 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 ones. 19 turkeys on a floor. If I want to check my thinking, I'm just going to work that backwards. And I'm going to do 19 times 3 because multiplication is the opposite of division. 3 times 9 is 27. Regroup my 2, 3, 4, 5. Boom, look at that. Yes, we got it. Well done. If you didn't understand that or I spoke a little quickly or you need to look at it, just pause and rewind. It's on the video. All right, let's look at the next one. 86. 8 10s, 6 1s into 5 groups. Let's do some apartment building. All right, we're going to put our place value, 8 10s, 6 1s. Let's write our problem up here. 86 divided by 5, otherwise known also, it could look like this. We're going to get into this way pretty soon. 86 divided by 5, I need 5 floors. Oh, that's a lot of floors. Let's count. Let's do my arrows. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, I got my 5 floors. 86 turkeys screaming. They're trying to get away, right? They don't want to be eating at Thanksgiving dinner. They make it to the apartment building. Let's see how many turkeys fit on a floor. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Well, that's not right because when I divide, I must have what? That's right, equal groups. That's not equal. So I have to take away this 1, 2, 3. That shows me there's how many left over? I made it to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm trying to hit my 8 up here, right? I'm 3 away, right? Because 5 plus 3 is 8. So I'm done with my 8. I have 3 turkeys left over, but the 3 is in the tens place. So that's actually 30 turkeys. So those 30 turkeys go to the other side of the building. That falls in the tens place right there. And now I've got 36 that I'm dividing into these 5 groups. Let's try that out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Do you see how long this is taking me here? And I'm going to have to do this all the way to 36, right? Do you think it might just be easier if we skip count by our 5s and see if we could get there that way since 5 is our divisor? Let's try that here. Let's see. This is taking me a really long time. So I'm going to start putting numbers in these. So I could say, okay, 5, right? Let's skip count by 5s. 5 to 36. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. Can I go any further? No, I skip counted by my divisor 5. Got as close to 36 as I could. I hit 35 and I have 7 fingers up. That means 7 of these will go on each floor. Right? Let's try that again. Oh, look, 7, 7, 14, 21, right? Are you there with me? 28, 35. We got to 35. We skipped counted by our 5s to get here and found out there were 7 in each one. We're at 35, and we are 1 away from 36. There's nowhere else to regroup it, so it must be a what? A remainder, because we're 1 away from that 36. Circle the party floor. We have 17. We're going to put 17 here. 17 remainder 1. That will go my answer up here. If I wanted to check that and see if I'm correct, I would have to do 17 times 5 there's my 35, or group my 3, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm at 85, but then I have to add my remainder to this, which is the 1, and yes, it gives us 86. Okay, so do you see how instead of this time writing all those tallies out, which are hard to count, I went ahead and did numbers. I skip counted by my divisor, which was the 5, right? I did it on my fingers, and it showed me how many would go on each floor. Does that make sense? We could do the same thing over here when we were trying to hit 8. We could have gone 5, and that shows us that we would put 1 on each floor, and we said 5, and that's 3 away from 8. That's how we get the 3. We're going to start doing that instead of the tallies because these numbers are getting too large. 7 tens, 4 ones divided by 8. 7 tens and 4 ones would make 74 divided by 8. Okay, we can also write it like this. Let's build our apartment. These turkeys, there's a lot of them now, but we have a bigger apartment building, right? We have 74 turkeys, but we have 8 floors on our apartment building. That's what our divisor shows us, how many equal groups we're going to split them into. So we need 8. This is a lot. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, need another one. 7. Another one. Here's my 8th floor right down there. Okay, I have 8 floors, right? So here's your trick. You ready for this? Now we're not going to go 1, 2, 1, 1 all the way down. We're not going to count all that with tallies. We're actually going to skip count by our divisor. Our divisor is what number? 8. So we're going to skip count by 8 until we hit the number up here. Let's try that. Skip counting by 8 to get 7. Yeah, you should be looking at me like I'm crazy because does that work? Striped. I look okay striped. No. Okay, that doesn't work, does it? You can't skip count by 8 and hit 7. Not going to work. Not today. So that means if we had put 1 in each one of these, we would already be over our target because we'd be at 8. We can't do this. We can't take skip count by 8 and hit 7. It's not going to work. So Miss Reed, what do we do? Well, we're going to leave all these blank. And if we leave them blank and they're all 0, how far are we from our target? That's right, children. We are 7 or 70, because we're in the tens place, away from our target. So now we're at 74. Now look at this. I would have a really, really hard time trying to tally out this all the way up to 74. It could take me all day, right? So instead, that's why now we're being big kids, right? And we're going to skip count by our 8. We're skip counting by 8 until we get to 74. If you don't know your 8s, here's something you could do. Along the side of your paper, you can start counting them out. 8, 16, and then you could do 24. You count up to 32. If you don't know, you'd be like 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40. And you would keep counting, right? By your 8s. We're at 48. This is always a tricky one from 48. 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 50. Oh, it's 56. 8 more than this. 64. 8 more than that. 72. Oh, look how close we are. We're at 72. We need to get to what? 74. Let's number these now. So 8 times 1 is 8. 8 times 2 is 16. 8 times 3. 8 times 4. 8 times 5. 8 times 6. 8 times 7. 8 times 8. 8 times 9. 9 is my magical number there, right? Because 72 is as close as I can get. That means I could put 9 in each of these. 9. Because I'm putting 9 8 times. And 9 8 times is going to give me 72. Now we got to 72, but we need to get to what? 74. So how far away is 72 from 74? Let's count up for 72, 73, 74. It's 2 away, right? So we don't have anywhere else to regroup that to, so that must be our remainder. How do we find out what our answer is? Don't forget, circle the party floor. Circle the party floor. So our answer is 9, remainder 2. Hey, here's an idea. When you go to write your remainder, go ahead and put it beside your party floor, right? 9, remainder 2. That remainder, those 2 extra turkeys, they want to be on the party floor anyway. So put them there next to it, and then you'll have your whole answer, 9, remainder 2. So if we were going to work this backwards and our answer is 9 remainder 2, we would take 9 times 8, which is 72, and we would add our remainder, and we get 74. And that's how we know we're correct. Freeze it, look at it, take it all in. We're no longer drawing tallies. We're now writing numbers in our apartment building. And the way we're getting the numbers is we are skip counting by our divisor. All right, friends, it is time for the problem set. So right now, I want you to go to Lesson 18 Problem Set, Module 3. I want you to give your best effort. I want you to draw your apartment buildings. I want, if you don't understand, I want you to rewind this video. I want you to see what I did in those instances, right? Where you're facing the same problems that I did. I want you to be a hard worker. I want you to have grit. I want you to pause this video until you have the answers, right? Because it doesn't make sense to just get the answers and not know what you're doing. Pause the video. Pause the video. Press pause. Press it now. Go do that work. You've got this. All right. Welcome back. I am thinking that you paused that video, so I'm going to reveal your problem set answers to you so you can check it to see whether it went well or if there was something that you need some help with. So you can freeze the screen and check your answers right here. Number 1 was 23, 2 is 32, 3 is 17, 4 is 13, number 5 is 17, remainder 2, number 6 is 23, remainder 3, number 7 is 14, remainder 5, number 8 is 16, number 9 is 20, number 10 is 15, number 11 is 11, remainder 7, and number 12 is 13, remainder 4. Okay, this is the point, guys. This is the point in the show where I say, if you did well on this, bravo, you have a good handle on it. Continue on to your Google form. And this is also the point in the show where I say, hey, friends, if you struggle with this, no big deal, but you need to reach out to your teacher right now. Now. You need to go ahead and email her and ask for help, and she will help you with this. The numbers are getting bigger, right? So multiplication has a lot to do with this. You need to memorize your multiplication facts because it's backwards division. It's going to help you a lot if you have them memorized. Reach out to your teacher if you don't have it. And then after you meet with your teacher, go do that Google form. If you do have it, you're good, you're ready to go, get onto that Google form because guess what? It's your last day of math until next week, right? 3 days off. Happy Thanksgiving. I hope you enjoy it however you get to. If it's with just your close personal family in your household, make the most of it. If it's with your extended family, make the most of it, but be safe, right? Have a happy Thanksgiving. Love y'all. We'll see you on Monday. Have a long little break. A nice long little break. Arrows on my head again.